my friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and I'm super excited to have you joining me today. I want to start by saying please excuse my voice. I am recovering from a sinus infection. It is allergy season, and I am struggling, y'all. So I hope that you don't mind my voice. I am still excited to get this video out for you today. Today we're going to be decorating my front porch. As you can see by these before shots, my front porch has been pretty sad since we moved in. In fact, we didn't even clean this bad boy before really doing anything. We were just so excited to be moving in. So we're going to be hosing it off today. We're going to be getting it decorated for spring, and we have been sitting outside enjoying the gorgeous weather every single evening since we did this. So I'm so excited to be sharing this with you. So we're just getting started by emptying off the front porch. We have these two rocking chairs that I picked up on Facebook Marketplace, and I painted them. They're the tricorn black color by Sherwin-Williams, same color as my pantry door. And I still have my cold weather doormat, if you will. It says come in and cozy up. That was Charlie. That's as much as you get. She was not interested in being outside because they were digging a well across the street. It was really noisy, so she was not having it. But and then we're going to be taking down the potting table that you see over there. Danny and I made that a couple of weeks ago. I do have a video for that. I'll have it linked for you down below. It was a really easy DIY. We followed some blueprints that we found on, it was a blog, but I have all of that linked in that video. So I'll have that down for you down in the description box. But we're just taking everything down so that Danny can use the pressure washer. This is probably something we should have done before we moved in, but we were just so excited to finally be moving in, and it was really cold. We moved in December of 2021, so we've only been here for a few months, and it definitely was not the type of weather that you want to be outside hosing anything off. It was snowy and icy, and I didn't want to add to any of that, so we're doing it now that it's finally starting to warm up and be beautiful outside. So we're going to take some time to just get everything off of this front porch, and then Danny's going to pressure wash it, and then we will get to planting and decorating. So our decking is not actual real wood. It is Trex, which is a company that makes manufactured composite decking. So what's cool about this, and this is not sponsored, I just wanted to kind of tell you a little bit about it, is that it's made from 95% recycled materials, which is super duper cool. So it does have real wood in it, but it's mostly made of plastic that you would recycle. So things from paper towel and toilet paper packaging, grocery bags, shopping bags, that kind of thing. It is a little bit pricey, but it is what our builder uses for the front porches. And we could have had this on our back deck as well. We just could not afford it. It's pretty pricey. It runs anywhere from like $9 to $15 a square foot. So it's significantly more than regular wood. But what's nice about it is it doesn't splinter, it doesn't warp. I won't have to seal this or refinish it. And because it's mostly plastic, it's easy to just clean off. In fact, there's a bunch of spots that didn't come off with just the power washer, and I think I do need to take some soap to them, but I wasn't going to do that today. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what this material is because as you can see, it is gray. It does look a little bit different. It's because it's not traditional wood, and I definitely didn't stain it this color. This is just the color that our builder installed. So Danny is just using the pressure washer to keep it clean. We did do this the night before I filmed the rest of the video. So I do change my clothes, and you've got that nice, beautiful golden hour setting sun. It was about 6:30, so it was just beautiful outside. And like I said, it didn't come perfectly clean, so I definitely think there's some areas that I could scrub, but he did a really nice job. I was really thankful he did that for me. The white areas here on the porch are made of vinyl. The rest of our house siding is vinyl siding, so it's not actual wood. Again, it is a plastic material, which is really, really nice because it's, easy to clean off. As you can see, he's peeling off some packaging here that we didn't know was there. I don't even know if the builders knew it was there, but it was brand new and clean, which was nice. He just cleaned it off a little bit, but just using that power washer on all of the vinyl siding on the porch and this part here by the steps, just got everything really clean. And then he took a second just to finish the job by power washing the cement walkway. Now you might be asking why our front lawn is just dirt, and that's because he has not graded our property yet. So he's got to bring over all of his excavators and all that good stuff, and he's got to take some time to level out the yard. He's got to sift all the dirt, get rid of the big rocks. It's all a work in process. Like I said, we moved it in December. Everything was covered in snow. It just recently stopped being freezing, and so he hasn't done any of that yet, but stay tuned. We have really big plans for this yard. Okay, so it's now the next day, and I'm getting started with planting some of my all-time favorite flowers. These are ranunculus, and they are just so beautiful. They're similar to the look of a rose or a peony because they have the layered petals, but these are their own special breed. Like I said, they are ranunculus. I did go with all white this year, which they're a little bit creamy colored. They do have a little bit of a green tint to them. They're just so beautiful. I love them so much. They can be both an annual and a perennial depending on where you live. They definitely like things a little bit cooler. So if you live in a hot area, this is not the flower for you, but they do like it, you know, in that early springtime when it's just nice and cool. And so I'm potting these in these beautiful planters that I picked up at Walmart. They're from the Better Homes and Gardens collection. They were really affordable, about $13 for each. They were the bigger pots, and I love them. The ranunculus are a little bit pricey. They were about $5 per package, and I got those also at Walmart. You don't have to get as many as I did. They do have, you know, more than one bloom on each one, but I wanted to have them nice and packed because I love them. So, you know, pretty affordable. I'm using just some regular potting mix from Miracle-Gro, nothing super fancy or expensive, and I plan to have these by the front door. They're just going to look so beautiful. They do need to have quite a few hours of full sun. So my front porch gets full sun from about 1 o'clock until sunset. So it gets a good, you know, 6 to 7 hours of full sun, and you're going to want to have them someplace where they can get a good amount of vitamin D. So here they are finally in their pot, and look at how beautiful they are. They're just such a gorgeous flower. So and next I'm going to have Danny hang these hooks. So these are outdoor hooks for hanging any kind of planter from the porch. So I have these beautiful fern that I picked up at Home Depot, and Danny's going to get up these hooks to hang the beautiful ferns up from the wood beams. Okay, next up I'm going to be using these other planters that I purchased from Walmart. These are also from the Better Homes and Gardens line, which I love at Walmart, and they are a beautiful like basket, and I'm going to be using these Mediterranean pink heathers. This is a shrub, and it will, it's an evergreen shrub, so it will last all through the summer and the winter. We'll see how it does though. Like I said, I live in New England. I'm a zone 6. It does get frosty here, so I'm not really sure how much of these things I'll be able to hold on to until next year, but we'll see. It's going to be a learning curve. But I did decide not to repot these because I wasn't sure if maybe I wanted to add them into the actual ground once you know, the spring and summer come to an end. I'm not sure. We're going to see. So I left them in their original pots and then just stuck them inside the planter. I am using a bit of broken asphalt from when they laid our driveway that we just have chunks you know, left over from the edges. And so I'm just putting that down at the bottom to use as like a riser to raise up the beautiful Mediterranean pink heather. It's just such a pretty shrub. And now we're moving everything over to the porch. So I'm going to start by putting the ranunculus next to the front door, and then we'll bring over the rest of the greenery and the shrubs. I was just so excited to finally be adding some flowers and some greenery to the porch. It is still super early spring here. We're getting down into the 30s some nights, so I'm not ready to put a whole bunch of stuff out here, but I am super excited to slowly start adding things a little bit at a time. Next up is this super cute doormat that I picked up at Target. It was $13. It says, "Hope you brought wine." I wish it said hope you brought tequila. That's more my style, but I still thought it was cute and fun. And I'm just going to toss this here in front of the front door. I am in the process of looking for a bigger mat to put underneath that, a more decorative one, but I'm not sure what I want it to look like yet. So stay tuned. Next, I'm just taking a minute to fluff and fix my eucalyptus wreath. I purchased this on Amazon. I talked about it a few videos ago, and I do still like it. It's, kept up really, really well, and it was really affordable. I just feel like these buds, if you will, look a little funky. I don't know. I can't get them to look very even, so I might cut a few off. I feel like they have a little too much, but we will see, but it's still working out. And then I do have this little pot, again, from the Better Homes and Gardens section at Target. And it has a little fern in it, so we'll see how it does. I just kind of wanted to do some layering and add in a little bit more green. But like I said, it is still really, really early, so we'll add more as we go. But I do love how it looked. Next up, we're going to be working on a rocking chair area. I do need to repaint these. If you can see on one of them, they're peeling a little bit, so that will have to happen in the near future. But I purchased these cute little pillows from Target. They were in the dollar section for $5. And then that blanket is actually from Hobby Lobby. And I used to have it on my couch back in Vegas. And then most recently it's been in the boys' room. And now it's going to live here on the front porch. I love this little section. I love that Danny and I have our rocking chairs next to each other, and we have been out there every single day since we did this. And now moving back over to the potting table. So originally we had the potting table on the other side of the porch, but we wanted to be able to see it. I just think it's so pretty. We did such a nice job building it. By we, I really mean my husband. And I just love the way it looks. So I had a couple little ranunculus left over. I had a pot left over. So I'm just gonna pot these up, and they're gonna live here on the potting table just as some beautiful flower inspiration. And I love how this turned out. Another great find from Walmart was this black watering can. It is a plastic watering can. It was less than $5. It's nice and big, and I love that it's black and not that really bright green. So it just turned out really, really pretty. And now I'm just taking a quick second to use the hand blower to get rid of all that dirt from repotting the ranunculus, and you'll finally get to see a quick little reveal of the porch. And here's how the porch is coming along. It looks so pretty and inviting. I just love it. I'm going to take a quick second to enjoy the evening sunset, water the plants. Danny and I were outside with the kids, and then I'll show you a quick before and after so you can see how it all came out. And now it's time for the big reveal. So here is a quick before of the porch when we first moved in and didn't do anything, and here is the after. I love this space, you guys. The warmth of the sun as it touches all the new plants and life. It's everything. It is exactly the peaceful space that I wanted it to be, and I know it's just going to come alive as the season warms up and as the front yard, comes together. So I love this space, and I just want to say thank you for coming along on this journey with us today. If you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to consider giving it a thumbs up. I'd love to have you subscribe and come back for more. I post new videos every Wednesday and Sunday, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.